It is finally here. Ladies and gentlemen, I am finally back to Ocarina of Time. And it is no longer the Ocarina of Time 3-heart minimalist challenge, but it is the Ocarina of Time randomizer. And the past few months, I've gotten really heavy into randomizers. I've been playing them a lot. I did a full randomizer playthrough on my channel a few months ago, Link to the Past. And why am I now doing the randomizer and not really going back to the Ocarina of Time playthrough? Well, it's more, I didn't have that same fire and drive to finish that playthrough. When the laptop incident happened and I lost all the footage of stuff I'd recorded way past where I was at, that stuff was turning out really great. And after all that, I really just did not have the drive to finish. And even the stuff I did record and I was going to upload, I wasn't really content with it. Like, it wasn't that good, I'd say. So I figured, you know what? Let me wipe the slate clean. Let me just not even go back to that. Let me start this, because I feel at least this is something I'm really been enjoying. It still gets you the Ocarina of Time thing that I promised in that last one, in a different form, I'd say. And I don't know, it seems like it's more interesting probably to watch, because each seed's always going to be different, and it's always going to be its ups and downs and all that, so I don't know, I figured, you know what, let's just start fresh. I'm done with that playthrough. Let's now just do the randomizer. So that's what this is going to be. A full playthrough of Ocarina of Time to the end with the randomizer. Should be good. So, before I begin, let me discuss the rules of this seed. So, these are the things I have. Open Forest, which Mido doesn't block Deathku Tree. I can leave Kakiri. Kakariko Gates open, door time. It's kind of like the standard stuff for the randomizer, because if I don't have this open, stuff's gonna get hard, because that means it's like, well, I'm about to get the forest somehow. I'm not dealing with that. Door time, definitely. I'm leaving this open because I don't have the skills to get through door time. Glitching, I did it once and felt really cool, but it took a long time, so I'm not doing that. Shuffling Kakiri's sword, just because I do like this aspect. Just like, I might not get a Kakiri sword for a long time. Some seeds I played, I've gotten it very early on. Some I got it like so late into the game, it's like, wow, it doesn't even matter. And some of this other stuff's the same, like Gerudo Fortress is the same. Still have to collect all the medallions to unlock the Rainbow Bridge to Ganon's Tower. And all this stuff's kind of the same. Now, over here, if you look to shuffle dungeon items, this is where stuff's going to get interesting, I'd say. Now, I wasn't going to go, originally I was going to do a full key sanity, which what that is a key sanity is a version of the randomizer where it shuffles keys and boss keys around the entire world. So the chest that could originally give you the fairy slingshot could have a small key for Fire Temple, or the item for playing Saria's Song to Darunia could give you the boss key to Spirit Temple. So it pretty much it randomizes all the keys inside other chests along with the items. I was originally going to do that, and I realized this is going to take a long time to do that. So for the purpose of just making this kind of as smooth as possible, kind of flowing, I'm only doing half a key sanity, so only boss keys are going to be randomized. Small keys are still going to be in their dungeons, but getting to the boss itself at the end is going to be where I'm going to have to wait a bit. Getting more detailed into this logic, I've also made some things that are just, they're going to make my life a little easier. So I don't have to collect all 50 Skulltulas, I only have to collect 20. After that, the rest of the items will be probably the same as they were. No big pose, so that saves a lot of time not having to do that. No Mask of Truth reward. So these are kind of just small stuff, just like I just don't kind of want to do some of these long ones. So this saves at least some convenience for me and for you as well, so you don't have to see me struggle with some of this. I still got fishing, but I'm fine with that. And this is other stuff too, like I left all this stuff kind of the same. And cosmetic stuff is kind of what you expect, colors and different things and all that. The only other thing I will note is yet again I have picked pink for Link's tunic, the green one, just to keep it consistent with how Link's tunic was in Link to the Past Randomizer. So we're going pink yet again, but I do not know what the Goron tunic or the Zora tunic will be. It's all completely random, and it should be pretty cool. So yeah, let's get into it. The file is GWC, keeping it consistent with the Link to the Past one. Let's not waste any time. Ooh, I've got the fire medallion. That's pretty good. Something else I also want to show too. You can see it over here. You probably can't see my mouse, but in the top right corner, I have my little tracker here that I'm going to be updating throughout the game, so I can show which items I have and so on. And I've also got, well, OBS, but I've got the map here, so if I want to like update and kind of, you can see it too. So I don't know, this time I've decked it out, so there's more stuff to see on your end than just game tracker, so on. So start it up. All right. I'm not cool. I don't have the speedrun strategies down. Alright. These are the four most important chests in the game. Wow. That is really good so far. So just having the bomb shoes alone right now opens up quite a few areas on the map. Like, I guess just to show like how good this is, let me switch back over to the randomizer map. So bomb shoes, like, of course they work just as well as bombs, but when I hit the bomb icon, look how much stuff's gonna turn green. Like, it opens up an abundance of stuff. So that I got this first is actually quite good. I wish I got this kind of luck in some of my other seats I've got. Sometimes it's taking me half the game to get bombs. Okay, I expected that. That's pretty good too. I can now get to Zora's Domain. Okay, let me update that. Did that tracker, got that silver scale. It's pretty good. And I'm gonna be updating like this stuff just as it goes throughout. So updating tracker with the items I get, because it's really just useful tool, just in general, just being able to see, okay, I've been there, I can now go to this area. I kind of have an idea in my head, like what stuff's gonna open up, but sometimes it's good, because sometimes near the end especially, I'll be like, wait, did I check that chest out? And the first time I definitely did this randomizer, and same with Link to the Past one, I didn't have really that tracker going, so there would be certain times it was like, wait, did I get that chest? And they have to like go and check, where it's just like a waste of time. So we're not having any of that. Damn! Wow! Alright, that opens up another chest in Zora's Domain. I can now get the diving one. So far, some pretty decent stuff. Like, the bomb shoes I'm pretty happy about. At least being able to get to, like, Zora's Domain early is pretty good, because that gives me a few easy chests there. The diving game along with the chest in underneath the waterfall. So I think right now my main goal is just going to be at this point in time, I'm gonna collect money, carry forest. I'm going to get the Deku Shield, go into the Deku Tree for a bit, get all the chests I can get at the moment. Unless I can get the Fairy Slingshot, then I'd go beat the dungeon. Then from there, I'm probably gonna just head out to a Hyrule Castle and do that stuff. That seems like the goal for this one. Just kind of get the chests I usually go to and like my path I usually take when I do these. Where it'll really start getting interesting is once I'm done with all like the free chests, all the stuff that's like, oh, you can just get this without any items. But the good thing is that because I do have those bomb shoes, I can get a lot done. So I'm very happy about that. So right now, I will say my luck on this seed is going pretty well. Even though I'm still very early on, it could all change. Because what happened with seed I had a while ago, everything was going pretty good. I was getting good items, and halfway through, it's like the game just would not throw me a bone, and I was just getting nothing but just garbage, just 5 rupees. I kept getting hit with that ice trap, and I was just getting upset with this. Oh yeah, and also do expect the pause menu will... Well, the game crashed. I was going to say, I am playing this on the emulator they do not want you to play it on, and it crashed. Even though I do have some cheat stuff on, but I guess that was not good enough. So I guess I'll be playing back to that point, so I will see you once I get the Deku Shield again. Okay, I'm back yet again. I've gotten the Deku Shield on. The game can pause, kinda, but I'm gonna be very careful with some of these things. I've got some secret save states, kind of ready just in case some stuff's gonna crash again, because it's... Like I said, Project 64 is a bit weird, and I think I did figure out the issue, but we're not going to talk about it. Let's get into the more important things. So, inside Great Deku Tree, there are a few chests we can get. At this point in time, I can't beat Goma, because I'll initially need Deku Stick, possibly, well, definitely Deku Nut. Okay, I will gladly take that. Like, the game's given me some pretty good stuff so far. Like, the randomizer is playing very well with me. I wonder what that sound effect was. I think I set the sound effect for when, like, Navi targets somebody to random. So I wonder what it was. I've learned my lesson, and I can't pick an annoying one, because I did it one seed, and I had to stop playing. Alright, that's actually pretty good, because I can go get some Deku Sticks. Always leave that one open, because... Watched a friend play this, and I told him, like, hey, you should watch this next room. Don't jump on that platform. Huh? Jumped right on it. It's like, well, I gotta save the game. Easy. Remember, for the longest time, I didn't know you could just crawl up and do that. I was like, oh, you have to fight them. It's like, how wait, I don't have Deku Sticks. I'm pretty much gonna be locked out of this room. I'll see what I can do. I better hope there's some Deku Sticks from here, or I'm gonna have to save and quit to just get out. I usually actually wait and get Deku Sticks before I come in here, so I don't know why. I guess this time I wasn't listening. Dungeon map for the Deku Tree. Yay. Or I could also, do I want to waste? I have 20. I wonder if I can... Oh. Never mind. Yeah, I'm actually have to just save and quit out of here then. I wasn't thinking smart, because now I'm actually going to have to come back in here. There's at least one more chest I can get after this, and I kind of want to see what it is. Oh, this is a waste. Okay. Let's save and quit. Let's reset. So far, so good. Got that. Dude. Don't know why the menu's so laggy. Okay, let's go get those Deku sticks. Kind of wasting time right now. Like, I should be allocating it to... If I was doing things right, I probably would have been out of Great Deku Tree by now, but... Oh well. I'm gonna need a bunch of Deku sticks too. Because until I get that sword, it's gonna be my main mode of, like, fighting. Or at least until I get a boomerang too, because boomerang works pretty well. And I can get more money when I get to Hyrule Castle. Because I'm definitely going to need it when I want to do the slingshot game. Okay, what can I do right now? So right now I'm trying to think of what I actually want to do after I do the Hyrule Castle stuff. I'm gonna have to wait and see. The one thing I am hoping, actually, and this is the one thing that can really throw this whole seed off, it's really gonna also depend on what songs the game gives me. Because I'm really gonna hope that the game gives me a good song. Like, the important songs I would want. Like, without a doubt, I would hope Zelda's Lullaby would be a really good one. Saria's song would be great. And in terms of, like, the teleporting songs, the one, the Spirit Temple, is really good. Shadow. So those are, like, the ones I'd also want. Like, I'd want. Song of Storms is also good because it opens bottom of the well. So I'm just hoping the game plays well and gives me what I need. And it happened again. It's kind of funny. I very rarely fail that. And the last time I failed it happened to be on that other Ocarina of Time playthrough. So I don't know what it is, but I think when I record, like, I'm not even going to get into the logistics. All I'm knowing is just that it's happening too frequently, and I'm not having fun. Okay. Here we go. That should not have happened. Okay, please be worth it. Okay, it actually was worth it in the end. I'm happy I went for this chest. I'm happy I got the Kakiri sword so early too, because usually it can take me a bit to get this. Like I said, there's that time I played it and I got it like real late in the game, and I was like, well, I don't need this anymore because I've already done all the stuff I need to. So that's about everything I can do right now. Because I'm gonna need the fairy slingshot to get to that next room. Along with just like, well, actually, I could beat Goma without it, and there's a way to get to the other side of the basement without needing to do that other half of the dungeon. But like I said earlier, I'm not good at Ocarina of Time to that point that I can do that yet. I can do certain glitches, but like, don't tell me to pull them off. Like, I can explain how certain glitches even work, but it's like, you know how to do them? No. Okay, this works. I'm actually really happy so far getting the sword. That's gonna make some things a lot easier. I don't have to rely on the Deku sticks as much. This seed is actually playing quite nice. Alright, so now it's time to actually leave Curie Forest. There's nothing I can really do here at the moment. So let's just head off to Hyrule Castle. We'll take that. One thing I also do love about this randomizer in general is it just cuts all the fat out. Like, you don't have to see like Gabor Kapora here. It skips the entire like cutscene with Saria. Like, all the pretty much every cutscene in the game is cut out for the most part, and it's like I kind of love that. Don't get me wrong, I love the cutscenes in this game. They were revolutionary for the time. I probably talked about it a lot in that Impractical playthrough. The other Ocarina of Time one. But like, after you've seen them 1,000 times, at some point in time, it's like, you know, I kind of just want to skip this. I just want to get on to this point. Like, the cutscene that plays when you're over here when you get the Ocarina of Time, I will gladly watch that one. That's a cool cutscene. But like, talking to Zelda, which in itself, that's a cool cutscene too. Just, well, sometimes you just want to be like, you know, can I just kind of skip this a bit? Like when Kingdom Hearts 1 got that cutscene skipped for the HD collections, I was like, that's finally. Like, I love the cutscenes in that game, but you know, that Riku one, I kind of want to skip it if I'm like dying to it. Which kind of sucks that Final Fantasy X never got a cutscene skip option. Because that game, some of those cutscenes, it's like they just go on too long, and you failed the boss fight, having to watch them again stinks. Like, there's especially one fight in X, like near the end of the game, that has literally like a 20-minute cutscene, and it's like a hour-long fight too. So you die on it. It's like, I don't want to do that again. But games at least at this point now are getting him. And just even at the time, just being like, oh yeah, this game has like cutscenes and all this other stuff. It's like, it's kind of nuts. Yeah, and we can do the shooting gallery right now. You don't need the fairy slingshot for this one, because the game assumes like, oh, you would probably already have it if you got to this point, because there's no way to get past Great Deku Tree. Oh god. I'm not using my regular controller. I'm having to use this terrible one, so this might not work well. Okay, I'm happy I got it first try, because this controller is actually really awful for that. And oh, I hate this. I hate when that happens. When you spend a lot of money and you end up getting like nothing for it. Give me that chicken. Actually, wait. I'll wait till nighttime. Is that I can actually wait? No, I can't get that. I was gonna say, oh, I have bomb shoes. I can get that. The fairy fountain over there, but I was like, nope. I need Zelda's Lullaby. Now I'm just kind of waiting for time to pass because there's an item I can get in the town, but I need to wait for it to be night. And even I'm about to wait anyway, so it's kind of just killing two birds with one stone. 3, 2, 1, and Q Wolf. I was off by like 1 second. Oh well. We have to go give the little dog Richard back to the woman. Alright, got him. There's also that Lens of Truth minigame. I could also do that. I could wait to get the Lens of Truth, or I could do something that just breaks it. But I'm not going to do that in this time. Oh, God. Give me. This is what I'm talking about. They start giving you just the stuff you don't want. Start giving you crap. And I could do the bomb shoe games. Maybe next time I come back to Hyrule Town for... Maybe when I come back to Master Sword, maybe I'll come do the bomb shoe game. So for like the next like 5 to 6 minutes, the rest of this is going to be kind of the same as is in the base game. Just going over to wake up Talon, giving him the chicken, going inside, dodging the guards, then talking to Zelda. All this is pretty much going to be the same as it would be in the base game. But then after that, that's when it's going to get interesting, because that's when I can kind of go into a lot of different areas. But I like getting this done out the way first, because one, it's an easy Ocarina song to learn, which could also open up some stuff. And I've always felt, at least for certain things, certain items, I don't want to like second guess saying like, oh, there's probably nothing good there. Because the second I say that, something good ends up being there. And going back to when my friend, the one who jumped on that platform in Deku Tree, it was the Cuckoo minigame where you have to take him back to the pin for the lady. And he's like, dude, I'm not doing that minigame. Like, there's probably nothing important in there. And I was like, and he didn't do it, and then I got curious. I played the seed for a second and saw it, and it's like, oh, you would have had the fairy slingshot, which would have been pretty useful to have, because you couldn't beat Deku Tree. So I can never second guess and just say, oh, there might not be anything good there, because the second I say that, I end up coming back to that area like 8 hours later into the seed, and it's like, oh, well, what do you know? Look what was there. Could do the cool stretch and not even use just use the one box, but I'm not there yet. At some point in time, I'll have the skills. They definitely randomized it though. Playing this a bunch and watching a lot of the streams of it. It's definitely taught me a lot of stuff. More stuff about Ocarina of Time. Small little like exploits that I didn't really use before. So in that hand, that is pretty good. There's some small stuff I learned just to get certain items early, or just to get into certain things. kind of breaking the sequence. It's like, you know what, I didn't really do this before, but this is good to know. You'll be seeing that pretty soon. Well, pretty soon, depending on if the game gives me the items I need. Like there's two in specific where if I actually get the items, I don't even need to do it, which would actually work out in my favor. But it looks so cool, so I don't know, I may still do it. And it's actually going pretty well. Because sometimes this part can just take so long because you get a bad just bad placement of these guards, so you have to wait for their entire like just sequence to go. This time it was pretty quick. Like they kind of were just all in the right spot, and I only had to wait for like kind of one. That's always gonna be the same. All right, first song. I'm hoping Zelda's Lullaby if it's the base vanilla. I don't want Sun Song. Song of Storms would be good. And I don't know, let's see. Okay, I'm happy about that. That is a good one. Because now with that, it opens up some stuff. I can go get the Sun Song, see what that song is. I can go now to Goron City and get some stuff there. So I'm actually happy that was the vanilla song this time. I'd actually kind of love it if all the songs were the same. If it was just, yeah, I'm gonna get a Pona song here. I'm gonna get Sun Song from the Sun Song area. I usually also make a quick trip in the long because this is right down the road, and there's 3 easy stuff to get here. Now this guy better not give me 10 rupees either, because sometimes I got gypped from doing this game. Nope. Oh god. There we go. Oh no. Damn it. I very rarely fail that. I'm gonna try again. Let me get a good angle on this camera so I can see where they drop. Okay. Now it should be easy. Alright, there we go. Only the bad angle can screw it up. Well, it's an improvement. He usually gives me like 5 rupees. So I guess I can accept just getting 20. Let's learn the song. Okay, be something good. That's pretty good. In my last seed, it took me a long time to get this song, so it was a pain. Because I was like, I could finish Shadow. Don't have that song. So far, I am 2 for 2 in the songs. Like, both songs have been pretty great and can open up some stuff. I'm not gonna lie, this seed is pretty decent so far. It's pretty good. the thing that'll make this even better, like, give me the Megaton Hammer. Give me the bow, because I had to actually give up one seed because of that. I got really far into it. I had all these good items. I had like the long shot. I had like light arrows and all this. I couldn't find the bow anywhere. I looked everywhere on this map. I had like almost every item I could possibly get. I could not get the bow. And I kind of just gave up at that point. I didn't also even have like a spoiler log too. Forgot to mention, I do have a spoiler log for this seed, but I am only using it in like the last possible circumstance. Kind of like Link to the Past one. I only used it when I needed one more essential item. And speaking of an essential item, that is another essential item. So now that opens up the entirety of Jabu Jabu. It opens up being able to get to Ice Cavern as adult, being able to get some chests there. It also opens up another fairy fountain. And because I have Zelda's Lullaby, now I can actually access those, so far, so good. Like, this seed is going quite well. Emergency save, just be safe. Okay, so how am I doing on time? Okay, so I think my next goal, I think I'm gonna head to Kakariko, because there's a lot of chests I can get there now. Like, I think at the top of my head, I know there's a Cucco chest. There's a chest of the guy on top of the roof. There's the grotto. There's the one for Sunsong. There's the graveyard chest. But that's not including Goron City, which has some I can get too. And I can also go learn Saria songs. So we've got a lot. We've got a lot to do right now. There's a lot of open stuff. Like if I switch to my other feed while I'm walking, like as you can see, there's Kakariko has got a lot of chests over here that I can just straight up do. There's still a lot of stuff over here in Lake Hylia. There's some stuff I can like that. Like we've got some things to do. We're gonna be busy for a few parts. Like it's only gonna start getting hectic around part 3, because that's when I'm gonna have all these free chests done, and it's just gonna come down to really like I'm about to start going in the dungeons hoping to find items. And I still have to also keep in mind that I do have it set where boss keys are inside the seed too, so I need to be on the lookout for those. So I'm gonna get two chests early, just because they can be pretty important. On my last seed, the house chest over here where the cow's at had something pretty good. So I can't afford to kind of just avoid it. Alright, what's in here? Could be better, but I could use the money. Alright, there's one more thing I want to get, and then I'll actually start the Cucco quest. I want to get this this item up here from this guy. Usually has a heart piece. Okay. Good to see you again. You know, just met him. That's kind of good, but I'm not happy I got that because I kind of wish I didn't have that much money. That would have been good to know. Then I could at least have it maxed, or at least add an adult's wallet. Like that would help. All right, there's ice trap number 1 for the game. Expect to see that 20 more times throughout. Okay, this grotto sucks. Now let's actually do this mini game. This is the... No, don't go back in the hole. This is probably the more time-consuming one. This one, I kind of... Like, I don't know. This one's... I was talking to a friend about it. This mini game's fine, but I think I had trouble doing it because it's just kind of really tedious. I think it's more that I played this game so much that it's like, alright, let me just do this real quick. It doesn't take long, but it's not one of my favorite ones to do. It's not the worst in the game, though. I'd say, like, one of the worst ones is probably the Ocarina memory game. Thankfully, the randomizer makes that one much, much better. It also doesn't help that in the randomizer, you have to do this a lot more than you usually would. No, I'll just... Nice, kind of screwed up there. I'll just do what I usually do. I'll just use this one. I usually use some of the other ones that are already in the pin. I just use them and go from there. But this time I'll use this one. Oh yes! Actually, this is perfect. Look where he's going. I couldn't have planned this better. Like the chicken, like is really working with me. Like when he's going in the exact right direction where I want him, and he stops right near the pin. Yeah, here's the last one. Now, like I said, this one sucks because, at least in the base game, you can at least guaranteed a bottle. You could do this entire minigame, and you might get, like, a recovery heart, or, like, 5 rupees or something bad. But you could get, like, light arrows or something really good, so you have to do it. So let's see, moment of truth. Is it good or bad? It's... Fuck. I jinxed it. I jinxed it. I should... I hate this. This entire, like, last 10 minutes is all for, like, been pointless. That's the stuff that sucks to randomize. You do something really long, and you get nothing out of it. That's really why I got rid of the, like the 10 big pose and in like some of the longer, like the Skulltulas, because I don't want to get to like 50 Skulltulas thinking that it's like a great item, and then in the end it's like 20 rupees. I'm still tripping off that. All that for recovery. Got him. Come over here. What's wrong with this bat? This part sucks without. God, now I gotta deal with these two. I believe it's just one more after this. Oh no, that was it. Okay. Now just get past the re-deads. I'm playing very, very dangerously. Alright, another song, so let's see. Yes! That is very good. That opens up yet another few items I can get. Opens up bottom of the well. It is a very, very good song. So far, this game is playing very nice with what they're giving me. Oh god. Run, Link. Run, Link. Oh, so I guess it's the money sound effect then for when enemies come. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll wait till nighttime and then I'll come back here and check this out. Should probably get some help too. Well, I can get easy hard so I come back to the graveyard. Also, I will be back to Kakariko pretty soon because once I can get a bomb bag and I get some other stuff, I can come back here and get some other items. Especially I'm gonna need really the fairy slingshot because there's a lot of Skulltulas I'm gonna need to get. Alright, so let's wait for it to go dark and go back. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. Pretty spot on. That is pretty spot on. Like, I'm happy I got it that time. I got some hearts. But like this one up here, I'm definitely gonna need a fairy slingshot. Well, there's still a few I can get over here. Because it's only 20, like I'm not really bugging it too bad. Okay. What is the number at now? Now that I'm saved, I can do that. 7. Alright, not bad. Maybe I can come back to Kakariko pretty soon for that. I should be getting 10, like, in a little bit. Oh, and there's Dante. And thankfully, this is always a first time because this is probably, arguably, one of the worst like side quests in this entire game. alongside the Ocarina memory game because it just takes so long. The one in Link to the Past sucks too because that one could take like either like one time or like 30. And I'm not gonna talk about what I just got because I'm really mad. I'm already at max money and I just lost out on that. Alright, this usually has the Hylian shield, so what's this got? You know, I'm gonna need that because how I'm playing, I'm gonna need the extra hearts, but I'm also gonna need just a lot of these hearts, just in case I need to get into some of these other dungeons early. Like, if I get to a certain point, it's like, well, I don't have a fairy, I don't have like a fairy bow or something like this. I'm gonna have to go into the fire temple early, and I'm not gonna have the tunic, so having those extra hearts is gonna add to my time in there. So I might be hoping to get as many hearts as I can. Alright. How we do them. You know what, actually, I think I am going to call it right here. This seems like, even though it's kind of like very small, this seems like a good stopping point right here. I got a lot of stuff done in Kakariko, and got a lot of stuff done in general for this first part. Like, it's pretty eventful, so switching over to this feed. So Kakariko, chickens. This one, the cow heart piece. Can't get, actually I can get Song of Storms, but not that one. Can't do that. Shield Grave. I got the Sun Song. Like, already, like, these are done. And we still got a lot left. I still have the stuff at Zora's River, Zora's Domain. I can go there because I have the bomb shoes, so I can break that wall. I can get the stuff all inside Zora's Domain because there's a diving, there's a torch, iceberg. I can. So we have got a lot of stuff to do next time. Like, I don't know if I might even turn to Adult Link because I still got a lot of stuff, but we will see when it gets to that point. So thank you very much for watching this first part. I will see you next time. We got stuff. It's gonna be cool. So see you next time for the Impractical playthrough of the Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Peace.